confession. Well, you see, I was just looking for a smoke, but when a hello got a little too close.
Welcome to Texas Local Live. I'm your host, Ben Martinek. Tonight, Julia Kate Snow is here with us. How are you?
Hey, Ben. I'm great. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Awesome.
Just doing excellent on this Monday evening.
It's a great Monday.
It's beautiful.
It's way better than what I normally do on Mondays.
Really?
Hell yeah. Sorry. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I'm
Heck
sorry.
yeah.
It'll work. Who cares? We're on the internet. People have heard words before.
They've heard words.
We are here at the ranch in Las Colinas. Come down here if you're not already here. 7 o'clock, we're kicking off with tunes. Julia's going to be playing some songs tonight. We have 3 other artists going to play some songs tonight. Get down here. It's going to be fun. Why not? What else are you doing? Monday night, right?
Come on. Who does things on a Monday?
Who does things? We all do things on Mondays.
Well,
Come on, Julia. We're doing things on Monday.
We're doing things on Monday.
You need to also be doing things on Monday. You usually don't. That's the kicker. So.
Right.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. We like to start this off with getting the big question, why music? Why are you playing music?
Okay, I love this question. Why music? I'm just kidding.
No, exactly.
No, I'm kidding that I'm kidding.
Oh.
Yeah. So I actually played music a lot in high school. Growing up, I took piano forever, and then when I went to college, I just completely stopped.
Really?
Didn't play at all. Graduated, got into corporate life. I was a project manager for Dell. And so I did that for a while, and it was just not for me at all. I'd always just loved music and went to shows all the time. It was always a huge part of my life, but hadn't played in forever. So I reached a point where I was like, I can't do this normal, boring, mundane life anymore. The 9 to 5 doesn't work for me. Technology definitely doesn't work for me. So I started picking up my guitar for the first time in 3 years.
Wow.
This was, I guess, 2 years ago.
Wow.
Started writing songs and just totally felt like I was coming alive again. So that's
cool.
why.
That's
yeah.
crazy. So where'd you go to school, first of all?
The University of Texas.
Oh.
Hook 'em. That's
Austin,
right. Yes,
Texas.
Sir. Austin, Texas.
That's tough to not want to not do music down there. That's tough.
I know. Everyone's like, why didn't you play more in college? And I was like, I don't know. It wasn't the thing to do. I was busy in school,
Yeah.
but I love Austin.
That's a rigorous school, too. So it's not like that was easy to just coast in there.
Yeah. I studied a lot.
Yeah. Crazy.
Right.
What were you thinking? That's awesome.
Yeah.
So you were in the heart of it all, which is really cool. That's very interesting. So when you were playing beforehand, before college, did you write songs then that you have brought now to the surface and to the live stage?
Well, I did. You can't find them anywhere, so don't look.
Oh, we're looking.
Don't look. I actually was in a duo with another guy, and we wrote songs together. We'd actually played music together since we were 8 or 9 years old.
Oh, cool.
So we played a few shows, a handful, but just kind of jammed a lot and did that kind of stuff, wrote a lot. So that was cool. So I did it. It was made a lot of sense at the time, and then just totally,
You were getting your bearings of the songwriting stuff, and then.
But you're also 16, so what do you write about when you're 16?
Oh, there's plenty.
Is there?
Ask John Mayer. He knows. I mean, he was writing stuff.
True.
Everybody
Or Jack
was.
Barksdale.
Yeah, looky there. Exactly. He's going to be playing some tunes tonight for us.
That's
I'm
right.
excited about that.
Yeah.
So, okay, cool. So then you got into now for the past 2 years, you're saying? Really hit it hard, right? Okay.
Yeah. So I officially quit my job a year and a half ago.
Cool.
Almost to the day, pretty
To the
much
day?
right now. Almost, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
cheers.
thank you.
Wine is, come on. You're in it.
I'm going to fall. I know.
Don't
I'm in
fall.
it. So it's been kind of a crazy, up and down. At first, it was really, really hard.
Yeah.
And then it was, really good. And then, so I was living in Nashville at the time, actually.
Okay.
Fun fact. I lived there for a year and a half.
That's awesome.
So I've only been back in Fort Worth for about 8 months.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a different dynamic. So now
It
we got to
is.
go down that rabbit hole.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Nashville and how that
Okay.
changed your perspective on it.
Okay. So I originally, when I decided to start doing music again, I wanted to write. I never really wanted to be an artist. Like, I just wanted to write songs for other people. So I was like, where better to go than Nashville?
Yeah.
You know, it's writing central there. So
Yeah.
I went to Nashville to learn about writing a lot. And, like, it took a long time to get in, you know, 6 or 8, almost a year before I was, like, really kind of making any progress. But I started playing shows, all these writers' rounds. And I was like, man, like, I actually really like singing and being on stage. And I kind of want to be an artist. And so obviously Texas country has always been super close to my heart, being from Texas.
Yeah.
So when I decided to record my album, I wanted to move back to Texas to do it.
Very cool.
I am in Nashville once a month. Like, I'm there all the time, but Texas is home.
Yeah.
So
Very cool. So
Yeah.
what did you take from Nashville? What was a big takeaway, I guess, from Nashville in terms of the songwriting side of things? Because that's obviously what people hear the most. You're going
Yeah.
there to be in the circles, and then if you happen to have the ability to bring it to the stage, you're
Right.
more than welcome to, right? But
Right,
yeah, I'm
absolutely.
just curious about the songwriting aspect.
I think it's just to stay, like, very humble, but also, like, very hungry at the same time. So, you know, no opportunity is a missed opportunity. You know,
Yeah.
every time you meet someone, like, try to build that relationship, because you never know where that's going to
Right.
lead you. And, you know, I think treating writing as more of, like, a job, like, it is my profession,
Yeah.
you know? So, like any profession, I need to be writing every single day.
Yeah.
So, like, some people are like, oh, I just write when it comes to me. Like, no, it's like a muscle. You have to, like,
Yep.
train it, or it's like going to the gym, you know? If you never go, then, like, you're never going to get in shape.
Yeah.
If you never write every day,
Yeah.
you're not going to be a good writer.
Yeah, and they're not all going to be great, and they're not all going to be hits. You just got to put
You know
it
how
out
many
there.
dumb songs I've written?
No, tell us.
1,000. For every, like, 100 bad ones, there's one good one.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
it's kind of how it
'Cause
goes.
you got to do the 100 of them, right? Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool stuff. So now you're back here. Was there?
Yes.
So you mentioned you were going to record here.
Yes.
Who was it that you came back to record with? Was there
So
someone particular?
I came back. I wasn't sure who I was going to record with. I ended up going with a studio in Fort Worth called Spaceway Studios. Reese Murphy was kind of like my sound engineer and, like, kind of co-produced with me on it. So it was awesome. I had amazing musicians on it. Like, I'm super pleased. I'm really
Cool.
happy. So one song is released, which actually it's on The Ranch and KXT, so you can call them and request it.
Oh,
It's
get on
called
that.
Get Gone, Get Good, yes. And then the rest of the EP will come out probably in about a month or so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool. In
Yeah.
timely manner. Awesome.
Yeah.
Call into the ranch
That's
and
right.
come to the ranch to hear it live.
Yes.
See what I
The
did there?
ranch.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play your single tonight then? I guess, or what
We'll
else we
see.
gonna- Oh.
We'll see.
Ooh.
I have some new songs I really
Oh,
want to
okay,
play.
yeah,
So
let's- oh, no, I wanna
You
hear
know,
that.
it's like by the time something comes out, you're like, man, I'm sick
Yeah.
of this song. I
Uh-huh.
gotta play all some new stuff.
Totally get
Yeah.
that. I totally get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm intrigued by the new stuff too. I want to hear
Right.
some new tunes.
I was gonna say you can go listen to that on Spotify
Yeah.
right now.
That's true. Get ready. Yeah, exactly. Listen
There
to it
you go.
beforehand. Very
Yeah.
cool. Okay, so you came back, you recorded EP or the rest of EP. What do you
Yes.
got? Like
It's 5
five
songs.
more? Okay. So 6 total will be that full package.
It's 5 total. So one
The
is a
single
single,
was. I'm
and then
sorry.
4 more.
Okay, yes,
yeah,
my
yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're gonna have 5. What's after that? I don't mean to go too far down because you haven't even released that yet. But I'm
I
just
know.
curious if you got stuff in the works. here
Well,
with
I
that.
do,
Good.
but it's kind of tight-lipped
Secretive?
right now.
Good. Okay.
It's honestly, I'm working on another project now that I'm super pumped about, but we haven't really released the information yet. So May 10th,
Don't
you'll
say
find
it.
out.
Yes.
Yeah.
What outlet will you be telling
All
people?
outlets.
Everything.
Yeah.
We'll do
Gonna take
plugs.
over the world.
Nice. We'll do plugs after this so people can go check that out on
Yeah.
May 10th because that's coming up
Awesome.
pretty soon, actually.
I was gonna
So-
say, it'll be big news.
That's gonna be
People
good
won't
stuff.
be expecting it. That's for sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're real surprised. Is it just about recording or is it about something? Because that was my next segue here is going to be about venues you play and things you get to see around. Since you've been in Nashville too, it's kind of
Yes.
cool to hear what type of venues you get into there as a songwriter initially, I guess.
Yeah.
And artist, but. I guess a little bit of comparison between the Nashville, Texas battle, if you will.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I'm confused what the question
So
is.
yes,
though.
I know that
I
was.
was like,
didn't
that
really
was
get
kind
to
of
the
a
end.
statement.
Didn't
I'm
get
like,
to the end of the
"Oh."
question there. What are the I guess the differences from what you've seen in Nashville and then being back here in the Texas music scene? Pros, cons.
I would say, like, in Texas, it's been a lot easier to get plugged into the music community. Like, you
More receptive,
really,
maybe?
yeah, if anyone finds out you play, they're like, oh, come play a show with me, or like, I'd love to hear your stuff. Like,
Yeah.
it's just really welcoming, which has its pros and cons, you know. But in Nashville, it's a little bit more like you really have to like fight for every show, you know? Like right now I feel like I can pretty much play any night of the week somewhere.
Yeah.
But in Nashville I was like, oh my gosh, like I have 2 shows this week. That's insane. And like that's so normal.
So it's a little
here.
more valuable maybe there than it is here because there's a little more area here to artists needed, right?
Well, and it's traveling a lot more. So I don't just play in DFW. I play a lot in like Austin and New Braunfels and San Antonio, Houston, like kind of cover the main Texas areas right now. And in Nashville, you just play in Nashville unless you're like kind of big time and touring. So it's kind of fun. I get to meet a lot of new people playing at new venues all the time, which is cool.
Very true.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be like sticking in Austin and just only playing Austin and trying. Yeah, it's saturated and there's a lot of talent in a compressed area, right?
Right.
Very cool. Okay, so you played. You mentioned down Central Texas, San Marcos, all that. Houston, Lubbock. You've been up there, Panhandle yet?
I have not done anything in Lubbock yet. We'll see. It's in the works.
The 2 cities up there. No,
yeah.
There's tons of cities.
The 2 places to play shows.
My buddy lives in Canyon. He'll kick my butt if I just don't mention all the other towns.
There are cool venues there.
There's a lot of good stuff up there. There's a whole state full of good stuff. It's crazy. You can drive out in the middle of nowhere and there's like an awesome music venue you've never known about.
You never know.
I'm just saying. Like, you need to break in. I'm all still jazzed up about the Stephenville music scene. Like, I'm all jacked up about it.
Okay, I'm kind of jazzed up about Stephenville music scene as well. Are you going to be at LJT this next week?
I'm not going to, no. I'm actually going to Austin this next week.
Oh, okay. All right. Fair enough.
I mean, I got to pick my battles.
Yeah, I hear you.
But, yeah, it's something we were talking, I guess, for the past, 3 weeks now. We've been talking about this music scene there. Yeah. And we're going to make a trip out there and break into it and get artists to get into it too.
I think it's cool because, I mean, don't hate me if you're from Stephenville, but like I feel like there's not a ton going on there. I mean, there's like a college and then there's like a cool music scene, but I don't really know like what else people do in Stephenville.
Yeah.
You know, so it's like the music scene is like really cool.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, for sure. And it's one of those towns where you can kind of set a tour, a mini, trip.
Yeah.
Where you can go. I mean, Texas is great for that. That's the one thing I will say that, and I was going to ask you too, have you done any little mini tours like that? Yeah. Okay.
I actually just got back from one. I brought one of my friends from Nashville down with me, and we kind of we started in Fort Worth and like migrated south for about 2.5 weeks, and then finished up at Magnolia Motor Lounge in Fort Worth on Thursday.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I did see that, the videos on that. Yeah.
That was
a good one. Yeah, that's a cool venue too.
It was fun.
A lot of fun. Mm-hmm. So coming up, well, you can't really tell us a lot. I like to know what else is going on
with you,
but you got to hush till May 10th, I guess.
I know. Yeah, I'm just going to be kind of playing around here for the most part, and then be back up in Nashville in 2 weeks, and May 10th, look for something new and exciting.
You'll be up there till the announcement, if you will.
Yes, that's it.
And is that when's the EP getting released then?
I'm hoping to do it like right after that, so kind of be like sequential.
After,
yeah. So we'll see.
We'll keep that in mind.
It's weird, like once you like start a project, I'm so scatterbrained that I'm like, okay, I really need to release this whole thing, but like now I'm working on this new project and I'm all about it, and like that has all my focus now. So
that's okay. But you got that completed, so it's
done.
Perfect. That's how you do it.
It's totally done.
It's ready to just release and be out there. Yeah, that's easy stuff, man.
Yeah.
It's easy to do content right up real quick and be done with it.
Just keys on a computer,
That's right. And are you on all the platforms?
Everything.
In terms of social media?
Yep.
Yeah.
Julia
Snapchat?
Kate Snow. I'm on Snapchat.
What?
I don't really like Snapchat though. They changed the platform and it's no good now.
I say it every week. The only reason I have it is because Jed snaps. He's the only one that sends me anything. And
do you do like bunny ears and stuff? Yeah.
He does that. Every
poop
filter that
emoji
exists.
Face.
Oh yeah, Bitmoji. He's got his own little guy. He's always like moving around playing something. It's just every time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That's the only reason I keep it. I'm afraid to delete it. He won't hang out with me.
Who will you have to Snapchat if you're gone?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Goodness.
Just your story, I guess. I don't know, man. Okay, so now perfect segue. Tell us where else to find you. You said.
Yeah, Facebook
got
at Julia Kate Snow Music. Okay. You can go follow my page. Instagram. I'm not on Twitter.
Okay.
Do people still tweet? Is that a
they
thing?
do.
People tweet. I don't tweet.
As Logan Ryan was saying right before too. Is he's on that and he gets out on it. But that's the thing. Like you got to keep up. You got to kind of like pick that versus something else. Like you can kind of get away with once a week on Facebook, Instagram. Instagram maybe not. But
I was gonna say Instagram is my main platform. So basically, if you want to know anything that's going on, I would go there.
Julia
That's
Kate
the
Snow
most that I'm just Julia Kate Snow. That's
awesome.
it.
That's
at Julia Kate Snow.
And then website or anything else or no?
Working on a website right
now. Okay, cool. So we'll have that coming up too.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Julia, I mean, that's unless you want to just tell us something else refreshing. Well, I would ready to hear some music, to be honest with
I
you.
was going to say,
So it's
I'm
about
pretty
time.
pumped to hear
Yeah.
everybody play their songs,
Yeah.
so I think it's going to be cool.
Let's get it going then.
Awesome.
We're about
Thanks.
to kick it off here at the Ranch in Las Colinas. Y'all come on down. Music's starting in about 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We're looking forward to hearing from Julia and the others. Thank you so much for chatting with us.
So y'all are only the second time I've ever played it out before. The song is called Sweet Leah. Sweet Leah, I've got a confession. Well, you see, I was just looking for a smoke, but when a hello got a little too close. Oh, then a light turned into let's get home, and his truck was right out front. Well, hey, wouldn't you know, sweet Leah, I never meant to make you cry. Sweet Leah, I never set out to be the bad guy, but the lonely got the best of me, and I know that you know what I mean. Tangled up in bed and sheets, but you never suspect a thing, 'cause you're so sweet, Leah. Leah, where were you that night? Oh, well, girl, I swear if you'd been there, you never even would have got me outside or offered me a ride. But woman to woman, let me tell you something. He said this is just between us, but between us, oh, girl, you know, oh, I know I'm not the only one. Sweet Leah, I never meant to make you cry. Oh, sweet Leah, I never set out to be the bad guy, but the lonely got the best of me, and I know that you know what I mean. Tangled up in bed and sheets, but you never suspect a thing, 'cause you're so sweet, Leah. I could make excuses, I could try to clear my name, but girl, you know the truth is I ain't the one to blame. Leah, I never meant to make you cry. Sweet Leah, I never set out to be the bad guy, but the lonely got the best of me, and I know that you know what I mean. Tangled up in bed and sheets, but you never suspect a thing, 'cause you're so sweet.